He's got a lot to overcome.
He certainly does, Randy. It's the horse who won 10 days after the fire. He had won the start before that, finished fourth in his only race since then. That was about 4 weeks ago at Keeneland. That was a mile on the 16th. This will be a 1 mile race. All right, we are set for the Pat Day Mile, and Larry Coleman is up on the 7th floor. We'll have the call. Larry?
Thanks, Mike. And here is Gravitas moving into the starting gate. They're all in line, ready for the start of the Pat Day Mile. They're off in the Pat Day Mile. Gravitas had a good start from that far outside post, but now rushing through an opening on the insider. Lumbo and New York Central to show some early speed too. Mask is right up in the firing line as well. Madison's Luna's close up too, and splitting horses is Smart Remark. And Smart Remark's going to go up and grab a narrow lead here. Lumbo on the inside second. Gravitas is third on the far outside. And then it's Madison's Luna, followed by Mask. New York Central to the inside. Break of a length and a half back to Restoring Hope outside of Sporting Chance. Give Me a Minute is next. Mississippi's along the rail. Then Shane Zane to the outside of Funny Duck. Sea Henge in behind them. And National Flag is at the back of the pack. 22.31 was that first quarter mile for Lumbo, who passes the half-mile pole and runs a half in a speedy 45.53 in the mud. Lumbo the leader by a half a length. Gravitas on the outside is running in second. New York Central is third and down toward the inside and finding running room at the rail as they make their way around the turn. Restoring Hope's out there 4 wide around Mask and down toward the inside. It's Funny Duck, who's just 2.5 lengths off the lead. Then comes Madison's Luna, followed by Shane Zane, and they're into the stretch. And it is New York Central who's off the turn in front. The lead by a length and a half. New York Central in front, but off the rail. Here's Funny Duck, who's rallying up on the outside, and Funny Duck to the front. Back into second is New York Central. Then a break of another 3 lengths. Back to on the inside. Give Me a Minute, who's third. Sporting Chance is next. They're coming down to the line, and it's Funny Duck. Funny Duck at 39-1. New York Central was second. Then Give Me a Minute and Sporting Chance.
On a day fit for ducks. Funny Duck. Nothing funny about 39-1 for Brian Hernandez, and the folks who had the 4 are feeling no rain right now. A big win in the Pat Day Mile and moving at the finish.
For Calumet Farms, who have Bravazzo in the Kentucky Derby. Listen, what else would you play on a day like today except a horse with a duck in his name? Jockey Brian Hernandez hugging the rail around the turn, looked for a little spot on the rail. He wasn't there, so he shifted him out around the leader. In the clear now, good finish. This is second win for Brian Hernandez in this race. He won it in 2014 with Embellishing Bob. But a kind of an upset here.
Oh, the favorites were nowhere, 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 and
Exactly.
nowhere. And Calumet Farm owner Brad Kelly likes to run his horses in the big races. And a lot of horse players and people that follow the sport say, why don't you run them in easier spots? Why are you always running them in these races where you can't win? This is why. 39-1. You can't win it if you're not in it. And Calumet and Funny Duck get the money.
Rusty Arnold, the trainer, had Wild Shot, who won this race last year. But there are going to be some payouts.
Wow.
About the 4 and the 3. And if you had that try, you had a great day. You might as well just go to the parking lot right now. Look at that. 39-1, 31-1, 21-1. Gravitas, who we were looking at, finished 6th, by the way. The favorite Mask was 8th. Madison's Luna unofficially 10th. And there is the horse who was a part of the story of San Luis Ray Downs, and all those horses who continue on their trail, and all the people who have been affected, their lives, but also affected the lives of the horses involved in that fire as well. We're back at Churchill Downs in just a moment.